back to Cleveland on the Rocks, Hell Eisen's Bourbon Bar, and I'm Matt, and that's Matt, and we're about to do a Elijah Craig18. So normally what happens is we pop the cork, we do the thing. Well, with Elijah Craig18 and anything that's over like 15 years old, I like to let it sit in a glass. So, that's what it is. We've had this sitting in a glass for 30 minutes because I was told we were supposed to open this for 30 minutes. Yep. And then we can have it in our glass and we can actually drink it and it'll be actually fantastic. Right. So, that was my thought. We poured our glasses already. We've had it sit for 30 minutes. We've done in other videos. You guys will see that one before this one probably. And that's what it is. So, we have our glasses right here. Ready to go. And that's what it is. You ready? Let's see what we smell here, Matt. What do you pull?
So, first right off the rip, what I'm getting is a little bit of kind of like a wet leather coat kind of smell.
So you were out in the rain, you had your fancy leather coat on, and you've been rained on for 10-15 minutes and you're soaked. And that's what you get. I get you. I'm with you.
Kind of has like, I wouldn't say like a hard vanilla, like a very mild vanilla warmth to it. So like, you know, you're getting the warmth behind there.
Once you sit something in a barrel for 18 years and then you open it up and pour it in a bottle, things happen where it's I don't even know how to explain what happens. It's so thick, syrupy, where it's obscene. The legs are running from the top of the glass, and I've been trying to spin this in the glass, like waiting. I'm like, dude, it's spinning from here where my finger is, if you can't see it on the camera, all the way down, and I can see where it's went up to before. This is crazy. Yeah. You have like you have that wet leather, you have like a burnt tobacco and a burnt, like a overly burnt graham cracker type of smell here. Yeah. Is what I get. But it's so deep and it's so hot smelling that it's very hard to pull a lot of flavors out of this.
So it's kind of deceptive, like the heat from it, because they toned it down, I guess, to 90 proof. I know a lot of people are...
Which is crazy.
Pretty angry about an 18-year being 90 proof, but...
You would think it'd be like a 120, is my thought.
Guys, let's be honest. The longer it sits in the barrel, it loses alcohol percentage. So this probably started off right around like a good like 125, 115, something around that. 18 years, you know, evaporation happens into the wood. You know, it is what it is.
And it leaks out the barrel.
Yeah.
And you get all that loss. And then for you to get that barrel and to still try to get the same amount of bottles out of there is almost impossible because you've leaked out so much. Oh, yeah. You've lost 7, 8, I don't know, even probably more than that.
But that's why these are a lot more expensive because they price it on how many bottles they get out of that one barrel.
Yep. And that's what it is.
So this one is, okay, so I've seen a couple of these online. I believe they did like basically like a whole row of these. Ours was bottled on 6/6/22, barrel number 5903. We just saw one that was 5895. We saw one that was 5905. A couple of my friends on All Things Bourbon posted about it. So very intrigued by it. So basically what they told you about it, letting it breathe, is kind of like, let's do it, fine wine. Basically, it needs to be reintroduced into the oxidation program. Basically, air's coming in, kind of letting the flavors develop. That's why, you know, we have these glasses in the first place. Helps oxidize, helps some of those flavors that you might not taste come through. Some of you guys sit there and do first taste, second taste, tastes completely different. Third taste, you might add a drop of water.
Ours, we let it sit for 30 minutes, so I'm feeling like this is going to be 2 to maybe 3 tastings, depending on what the first one goes down as when it goes in. And I feel like we might get through 2, honestly. 2. Because, honestly, from the smell of this smells like a barrel proof where I would expect like 120, 126, somewhere around there proof. Right. But it's not. So I feel like this would be a 2-taster one maybe. Okay. But this is one of the super cool bottles that you hear about, you see online, and you're like, man, I wish I had that. And I have a mat, so we have that, so it's super cool. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate
All
that,
right.
dude. It's super
Let's
cool.
do this
You
thing.
ready? Let's do it. Oh, wow. So it's super hot in the back. Very light in the beginning. Like,
Yeah, wow.
Right, the beginning to the middle was like overly easy. The back was like overly hot, but it doesn't burn going down. It's very easy going down, but it's very warm. But it's not a burn warm.
No.
So it warms you up to the point to where I feel like it's 100 degrees in the house. But, and I'm almost sweating. I'm being dead honest here. That's crazy. But it is, even at that heat point, you still have a easy brown sugar to it's almost thick, viscous to the point to where it's like I get like almost like a cake feel to it, to where it's thick.
It's like a light brown sugar topping.
Yeah. Like on the top of the sponge cake type thing. That's exactly where I'm going.
Like a pineapple upside down cake, how that top kind of goes. No, that is actually really
fantastic.
tasty.
Yeah.
It has like a slight, mild Scotch finish to it, on where, you know, you kind of taste the tannins. You know, that's obviously probably coming from the barrel age itself. Those tannins really show through on the finish for me. The spice like smacks you in the face at the beginning, but then like it gets real soft, like a very kind of like the smell, like the mild vanilla.
Yeah, it's almost very easy to drink where you wouldn't think it would. It's almost like you're preparing yourself for something that's gonna like kill you, and it didn't, and you're like, all right, I'm still here, and it's real easy. Like, it's weird. I don't know. I feel like this is a super easy bottle to drink if you let it sit and you didn't open it dead on and just pour it in a glass and put it down. So I feel like it's much better this way.
I'm gonna be honest. I did the rookie mistake on my first Elijah 18. I opened it. I told Matt last night that I did this, and I was like, it's okay.
I had the weirdest text message this morning. I'm like, whoa, really?
It's unique. This is a completely different flavor, letting it sit and actually develop. When I first tasted it, it reminded me of like a McClellan 12.
Oh.
Just like the scotchiness behind it. Now that we let it sit, it actually developed a lot. So I'm getting like a lot of like honey graham cracker toastiness, like mild vanilla. It's a lot more complex once it actually opened up.
I would agree on that. I would say if you took a graham cracker, put it back in the oven, and gave it like 10 more minutes at like 300.
Yeah.
And it's that overly toasted graham cracker, not burnt and black and all that. And that's not what I'm saying. But like overly cooked graham cracker. I would give you exactly that. I'm super glad I wasn't there when he opened it yesterday, because I'd have been like, we might want to wait for this. That's why I was when he threw me that, I'm like, okay, cool. So the bottle opened now. So now we're good. We can open this.
It's beautiful.
I was like, and then he got here today, and I'm like, Matt, 30 minutes. Let it sit for 30. Pour us 2 glasses over there. Let it sit for 30 minutes. We're going to do another video. We'll do this, and then we'll get to that, and I swear it's going to be so much better. And he's like, all right. And I'm like, all right, here's 2 glasses. Go ahead. And that's where we're at. And honestly, after this sits for 30 minutes, opened, mind you, the bottle was open yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay? So this isn't go buy a bottle right now, open it for 30 minutes, and expect what we're giving you now. This is open a bottle yesterday.
24 hours.
24 hours later, then open it, pour 2 glasses, and let it sit for 30 minutes. That's where we're at right now. So you know exactly where we are. Because when you go and buy this, I want you to taste what we're tasting, and I feel like we can get you dead on there. But you need to know where we were.
Right.
And you need to know where it was yesterday and where it was now. So that's where we are.
And just so you guys know, it was literally last night I poured myself 1 pour, put the cork back in, put it back on my shelf. Came over here, talked to him about it, and we literally let it sit for 30 minutes. Really made the difference if you guys are like thinking about it. So I did have the one that was in 2020. It was a lot more softer, I guess. I guess this one I would say is a little bit more of like a manly bourbon. Leather.
Those are supposed to be sweeter, like more sugar-ish.
Last year was a little bit more fruit forward, like dry fruits, a little bit more sugary vanilla, light brown sugar taste in the 2020. This 2022 hits a little different.
Harsher. It's a little harsher, but being a guy, you're like, this is kind of what I want from a bourbon, honestly. Yeah. In my opinion, I want to, okay, if I want to go and smoke a cigar and do this, I'll do that. But if I want to just sit down here and not go out when it's about to be snowing, we're in Ohio, so that's what it does. I don't want to go out and smoke a cigar, but I want to have that taste in my mouth. If I want that taste in my mouth, I would get something like this, put it in a glass for 30 minutes and be super happy. Like, yo, because honestly, every time we drink this and I'm talking, it feels like the smoky breath. I'm like, this is great. I love it.
Toasty.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fantastic, and that's what it is. And you can have that same thing. Just find you one of these. Like, I feel like this is super good.
So lately, we've been doing price points. We've been seeing all across. Price points are different. This is Cleveland, Ohio. Picked this up for $150. A lot of people shy away from it. Is this could be my day-to-day sipper? No.
No.
Hell no.
No.
This will be one of those things that special occasion, birthday, somebody's birthday comes over. Awesome podcast with a great old-time friend.
Hell yes. He's going to bring this over for my birthday. That's what we're about to do.
Very much so.
This versus Knob Creek 18. We're going to go there. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be crazy.
So that's why I recommend. Something that you want to last for a while. Super tasty, but not too delicious to where you want to drink the whole thing every night.
Yeah, right. That would be where we leave Penelope bottles. No, I'm just kidding. It actually is. But yeah, definitely, like we tell you, I'm telling you, this is a fantastic bottle. If you can get this, none of your friends will have this. Let me just tell you. All right, that's what it is. No one you know will have this bottle unless you have someone that's a crazy whiskey guy that's like, yo, I bought this 18. That's that guy. So, I didn't even find this bottle when I went to the store. Matt has better hookups than I do, and that's why we work so well. It's super cool. Right. Like, that's what it is. But no, like we tell you in all the videos, don't drink and drive. Do the thing. Get home safe. Do the thing. Make sure you subscribe. Cleveland on the Rocks. Do the thing big. It's awesome. That's what we do. We like to show you bourbons that you can drink and whiskeys that you can drink and afford and how much they are and what they taste like. So you can go to the store and not be disappointed when you buy some.
Right.
That's what it is.
And make sure you guys comment on what you guys think. If you guys also pick something up, maybe it's a barrel over and you got different tastes. It's always good for all of us to sit there and hear where on the floor different tastes happen.
Yeah. My taste isn't what his taste exactly is, and vice versa. That's how it goes. Everyone's taste is different, but we can all find the same things in here, and we can all compare what we tasted in our different bottles, and that'd be super cool. So be sure to throw your comments. That's super awesome, and we'll respond right back to you. Like, super cool. So make sure you do that. That'd be awesome. And yeah. God, we threw it off because I was like, okay, we did the subscribe. So make sure you like everything on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikToks. Do all them. We're on everything. And shoot us a message, man. Let us know what you want to see us drink. Let us know what you're drinking because I want to know. That'd be super cool. Me and Matt will drink that shit. It'd be super cool. And we'll do it big. And one day we'll do it all on a live and do some crazy stuff. Jump off a bridge. Do some, young type stuff that we used to do. So we'll see you guys next time.
Hey, cut that part out.